Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Eagler, coming at you with another video. Doing some more Baldur's Gate 3 here. It's picking up right where we left off. Right outside this light bubble tavern. The light shed in. Let me see what is it.
Don't waste us.
For a warm bed and full
Last light
stomach,
in.
look no further. Welcome to the Last Light Inn.
Something must be keeping it at bay.
You there! Step forward and keep your hands off your weapons.
Easy. He's with me.
Come. Jahira!
Do the look. Just once. Come on.
Hello.
Someone say hello.
Absolutely. This is why we're here, you see. It is a curious creature that hides all manner of secrets. But if there's one thing that we know, it's that it knows its own kind. You should never have come here, true soul.
Stop! What are you doing? He's the one who saved us!
He's the one who protected the Emerald Grove.
Hey, Mo, what's up?
Yep. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Saved two of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss about thieving either. I pretty much trust him with my life.
A true soul with a mind of his own? How is that possible?
Because I'm a god. Release me. You brat.
You sound so confident for someone who's so wrong.
Yo.
What in the hells is that thing? Congratulations. You've earned yourself the benefit of the doubt. Hear me, Harpers. All clear. At ease. I'll not pretend to understand what that artifact is. But I'm old and wise enough to recognize a sliver of hope when it crawls out of the dark. Tell me, why have you come here? Then you found an ally in me. For that is precisely why I am here. There's food in the inn over there. Beds too if you require rest. Aloe oil in the cupboard, in case the vines gave you a rash. Settle in. Then come join me for a drink. You may just be the godsend we've been praying for.
gammon might be knocking around here, right?
It's horrible.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jahira. The Jahira. Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jahira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baalsport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jahira was a powerful druid. Adamant. Tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jahira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she wants to talk to us about working together. What a day!
Wild.
Shouldn't hang around too long, though.
Jahira seems...
Can't chat. Need.
Okay.
Wish we had stone or steel.
Stock up while you can. I only hope I've brought enough to see us through.
Whoop whoop.
Cheeky. But, since you're asking,
Hey, thanks. Always need.
if you're all right by Jahira, you're all right by me.
Okay. See here. Some good armor pieces here. I like it. Unique. Cool. Alright, let's get rid of all my stuff here.
My faith protects me.
Action.
Hey, good looking.
Take care now.
A long way to go still.
Eager for battle. What a charmer.
Wish we had
On
stone
my way.
or steel.
Looking ahead. Have to keep going. What's up for discussion?
Go safely.
I'll do what I want.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
Hey.
Welcome to our humble... Wait, are you Karlak? A lot of us were in Avernus. We saw you fighting. You were so good. Well, yeah, I guess I was. I mean, you should avoid fighting for devils if you can. But if you can't, it helps to have a good right hook.
Yeah.
I saw you lay out a Moor demon in 2 hits. Bam! Bam! We were all like, whoa! How'd you learn to fight like that? Had to. Life didn't pull any punches. It was up to me to learn to take a hit and deal one back. I've been tossed around a lot too. I want to learn how to fight back too. From the look of things, you've got your wits about you. A clever mind and a bit of style will take you a long way. Fight with those, and you may find you never need to use your fists at all. In that case, want to buy a lucky ring I found? Ah! Nice try, Shorty. Keep it up, though, and you'll be scamming with the greats in no time. It is, isn't it? Hope he makes it out of this mess with his wits in one piece. I'd like to see him set up in a proper home in the city. Every kid deserves that.
Last night's best spot.
Check it out. We've gone legitimate, and Mole put me in charge. What do you need? I'm not supposed to mention it to anyone, but I do have something pretty special in stock. A key. What does it look like? What does it open? What treasures await behind its lock? That's for one lucky buyer to find out. Mole gave it to me and said I shouldn't let it go to just any old jackaday. I mean, maybe.
Just give me the
She put me in charge of the shop.
Just give me the key.
I thought... Never mind. Here. You can have it then.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
What can I get you? I'm alive, ain't I? What's not to like?
See, did you get anything new? What the heck? I want that.
Let's march.
pleasure.
Premium trinkets and doodahs.
I thought that would have looked cooler, but no, I don't want to talk to you yet.
Don't wander far.
Last night's
We need to
best
talk.
bargain, right here.
Ah, you found your way. Good. I thought I'd scout ahead, check for any nasty surprises, of which I found a great deal. Shades, death, harpers, flaming fist, and this, of course, and the makings of an alchemist's workbench. Ingredients, too. There's a recipe I'm trying to replicate. Something that might help you. That is, if you're still going to help Wulbren and the others.
I
In
wouldn't
that case,
save you if I wasn't
you'll be
gonna help.
very pleased to learn what I have in store for you. A new type of smoke powder. All the bang and boom of the original, but with an extra surprise. I call it the Brilliant Retort. You'll need it if you're going to survive this cursed place. You'll need it if you're going to get into Moonrise Towers and help the Deep Gnomes taken prisoner there. You'll need it if you're going to save Wulbren. They didn't get trapped. They were kidnapped. Taken against their will by those cultists. If I ever get my hands on one of them... well... with you on the job, perhaps I won't have to find out. I'll do my part, according to my talents.
Good, good.
And you, I hope, will do yours. The Brilliant Retort will aid you. Thus, I will make it. Let's not ruin the surprise, hmm? You do whatever it is you do. Some of us are counting on you.
Alright, are you gonna give it to me?
What now? No! And pest... I'm sure you would.
Nothing really good here. I like color, black and white. Make yourself look good. Make yourself look good, feel good. You know what I mean?
You're all right. Thank goodness. I was worried they'd got you too. It wasn't the curse that did us in. We were ambushed out in the darkness by cultists. We surrendered. But that wasn't enough for them. They lined us up like dogs. Asherak was with the kids, telling them it was going to be all right. Maybe that's why they picked him. Told him to kneel. They took his eyes first.
Jesus.
Then his tongue. It just never stops. Roland, of all people, saved us. He said he stayed in the grove because of you. And I'm damn glad of it. Without him, well, none of us would be here. I don't know. It just happened so quickly. How do you do it? How do you keep going? You make it sound so easy. But I'll try. You've done so much for us already. But I have to ask. The others might still be out there. If they're not dead, they're in Moonrise. And gods have mercy on anyone in that hell's pit.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll get them.
Thank you. If anyone can manage it, you can. Just be careful up there, all right? I can't handle anyone else dying.
Oh, don't you worry.
Don't be shy.
They gotta do a lot to kill me. Roland, good job.
There's another bottle of Arabellan Dry back there. Put it on the bar, then piss off and leave me alone.
Jaheira said we should serve drinks, but that we shouldn't serve drunks.
Jaheira didn't save your ragged little tail from the cultists. I did. Cute. Maybe she'll write a ballad about me. She can leave out the part where my brother and sister were dragged away screaming while I was saving the orphans. If you hadn't filled their heads with all that self-righteous heroic crap at the Grove, none of this would have happened. They're my responsibility. You go save the world, or your own arse, or whatever it is you do. I'll fix this.
But you're talking to me right now.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your pit. Dead for all I know. Or in the cult's tower with the others who were taken. They're my responsibility. You go save.
Alright, Roland, calm down.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stuff. I tried telling Mr. Roland that.
Yeah, don't tell him he's drunk.
If this is about Roland, go away. He called me a ragged little devil. Then he should say sorry. It was for his own good. He can barely stand up straight. Yeah. He did save us after all. Anyway, it's his loss. I found this book. Old, dusty, full of strange lettering. Pretty sure it's magic. I was gonna give it to Roland so he could learn new spells, you know? Beats drinking till he forgets the ones he knows. It's for Roland.
Save him. Because I want to see what this book is. If it's a good book, I'll take it. But if it isn't a good book, but it will help him. Wow. I almost didn't make that one.
Guess you can have it then. Anyway, I'm sick of talking.
Okay, bye-bye. What's this book? The Way of the Wanderer. This... How to convoy that which I know deep within myself to be true. Okay, this doesn't help me. That doesn't help me at all. What kind of hobbaloo is that? One. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, now you know, player.
It's for Roland.
Okay. Actually, I'm gonna give it to him. Jesus.
Anyway, I'm sick.
Alright, wrong.
I don't need your help, and I don't need your... I don't need your help, and I don't need...
Oh my god. Alright. Jesus Christ, this guy's just stubborn. A stubborn little lad for a little boy. It's a little bad. Stubborn little boy, that's a little bad. Coming out with a bum bum bum.
It's for Roland.
Alright, never mind
Anyway,
then. What's in here?
Promise?
Hey.
This place is awesome.
What's good? What's out here?
That might be worth a look.
Echo it, but the pages look like they've re-aged. How much longer? My much lash, yeah.
There's no time to waste.
Does she have? Haha, yes.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Nothing incredible out here.
I should speak up.
Is it a cat? Wait.
There is work to do.
Look where
No harm in a little conversation.
premium trinkets and doodles.
Hiss! I say hiss! And yet you harm me by your very presence. This is my territory, and you're in it. I'll allow it. I slinked, of course. Good of you to notice. For my part,
I have noticed the cleric is a liar. She promised me a bit of milk. Do you see any milk, do you? Nor do I. Disgraceful. You've had enough. Now go. Quickly. Yes.
Have a gander at the finest stuff.
No. Your move, Maul.
You trapped me? I didn't even want to take this one.
Kalimshan rules, dear. The first
That's
piece
Raphael.
touched is the first piece moved.
That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it.
Then make the sacrifice useful. Guard your Mistra, or come for my Cyric.
What's going on here?
Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing.
Oh, I'm not good, but likely.
How's that for Kalimshan rules?
Brava. Lovely work. I see I was right to make you the offer I did. You will consider it, won't you? What a lovely specimen she is. A blushing apple begging to be plucked.
The child.
Please let me smack this creep.
She cheated, of course, but that's half her charm. My favorite kind, ambition. But don't you worry about Moll. It goes without saying she still has the unconditional freedom to choose the only option she has left. Besides, I do enjoy being in this neighborhood again. It has such a rich history of abject tragedy. And tragedy, my friend, well, there's my bread and bloody butter. Why spoil it? It's all out there, waiting to be discovered.
Alright,
You
Raphael,
never
why
know
are you here?
what you might find if you just dig a little deeper. She won. She has a taste for it now. She'll be the one who comes to me. But enough about my lesser pursuits. Why bother with trifles when I'm in the illustrious presence of my very favorite client? Tell me, oh apple of my eye, how have you been? You don't have any gills to get green around yet, but you do look a little worse for wear in this light. Splendid. And yet, I have this picture in my head of you tossing and turning in the middle of the night, thinking strange things, dreaming strange dreams. And there's this little voice inside of you asking, is this my will, or is it the worms? But you have no answer, and no way of knowing. The good thing is, though, there's only one little voice you really should listen to. Mine.
Calm the hell down.
See you soon.
Where did Maul go? Maul! What did you do?
Supplies. Is anyone keeping an eye on those children from El Maybe not.
nice strategy back there. If we put our heads together, I bet you and me could make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you.
No, kid. No.
Stick with me, girl. Stick with me.
You aren't joking? Oh, I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. Protection for me and my kids, that's all.
Her smile is broad, her eyes twinkling, her face the very picture of innocence. She's clearly lying.
But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am.
What did you
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild. I don't know, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours.
Okay. I'm just trying to help. I'm just saying. I beat everybody else since I was the
One
last
of the worst
one.
things about getting old. Watching kids make the same exact mistakes you made. And knowing there's absolutely nothing you can say to change their mind. Then again, Mol's a hell of a lot smarter than I was at that age. Maybe she'll figure it out. True enough. She'll go far in the city. We've just got to get her there safely.
No, don't you worry. We will. That is goal number 1.
Can't slow down.
No one upstairs? No one up here?
Open up. Let's see.
Ah.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
These throws are sick, I ain't gonna lie.
have a look at myself.
God, he's ugly. Alright, let's go back down here. What the are you doing? You psychopath.
It's you. What are the odds? So glad you're all right. Well, as all right as any of us. A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons, but no one has earned my trust if not you. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. It should have been awful. But infernal metal is like a wild horse. Powerful, exuberant. It'll kill you if you lack technique. I can sense some. Smell it almost. Somewhere in the area. Underground, maybe. Out there in the shadows. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Absolutely. Rare to get your hands on this stuff. Well done keeping it to hand.
Wait, did I mess up?
There you are. And be careful who you show that to. It might draw the wrong kind of attention.
Wait. Oh no. No. I did mess up. Load game. I messed up. I don't want to do that. It's for Karlach, not for me to get armor. Karlach, let's go. Get down here so he would know it's you. She's sitting up there like, we gotta find this guy. Wild. Now I have to go all the way back, do the stupid book thing.
It's for Roland.
Anyway. Fine. You can have it.
On my way.
Patrols report more activity among the cultists, Mum.
You... Look, say.
The keen gleam in
How's that for...
Right. You... What a... She cheated, of course. But... And tragedy, my friend. What? You never know what you might find. She... But enough... Tell me, oh apple of my eyes. And I... See you...
Get away from me. Mom.
Something's on my mind.
If we put the...
No, kid. No.
You aren't joking. Oh, yeah. Look, now there's no... Maybe I'll make it... From a bottle someone didn't finish. It wasn't very nice. Wonder if I could...
Okay.
If you like it, it means you're...
One of the... Then again, true.
Premium trinkets and doodads.
No, not where I want to go.
That might be worth a look.
Alright, now we go this way.
I've definitely seen that ox before. Has the same strange...
Aha! Thought I sensed an infernal. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you, I reckon. Trying to stay out of the shadows. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the Blood War when your city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
Now that's hot. Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I'll need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Well, lucky for us.
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
I mean, you have it. Give it to him.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
Yeah, it's gone.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Didn't even finish a sentence. She was already like, I got it.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn all night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
Shadowheart.
Let's see what I can glean.
It's toasty in here.
No, still incapable. Not for you to know.
Hey, we did it.
Well, come close. Your mind to mine. Are you satisfied? It's a talent. I'm not a busybody. You ought to use me as an example, or you might get yourself in trouble. All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh, it's a blob?
You're not gonna like this, mate.
I won't give in. Let's get this over with.
I am fury. I am death.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Ugh. Just when I think I've seen it all. At least it's dead now.
What does this even do? Effect entity has a +1 bonus to spells, attack rolls, and spell difficulty class. Okay. Was that really necessary? I know you wanted just to like chill and stuff, but like you came after me, not gonna lie. Have I been over here? No. What's over here? Definitely an ambush. Alright, well. Go talk to her.
Very well.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink.
Oh, my gods.
To your very good health.
She is anxious for you to drink the wine first, and it's an anxiety you recognize. Not every knave prefers a blade in the ribs or arrow in the back. Some prefer poison.
You trying to poison me, girl? Come on. You gotta do better than that.
You perceive a faint hint of cloth grass, a herb that is said to elicit the truth. Jaheira smiles at you knowingly.
It doesn't spoil the taste, if that's what you're wondering. No, but it does leave the subject paralyzed. Whatever comes after, I would have you standing on your own 2 feet. Bottoms up. Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it? Look around you. Good men, good women. Stranded here, 2 feet in the grave. If we're to survive, I have no choice but to trust you. Can I? Good. Because I'll cross your heart myself if you break it. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago. General Gadrick Thorn. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorn live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless, but experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, there's always hope. You are that hope. Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketherick is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight. Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Gatheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at moonrise. Until then, we keep drinking wine when we meet.
Okay.
Premium trinkets and doodahs. Right here.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to sell you some stuff. Here you go.
Pleasure.
And then there we go, camp. Off to camp. What the? Guess that's plastic. Curse lands, bro. Curse lands. What's up, Will? Will wants to talk. What you want to talk about?
A blushing apple begging to be plucked? Raphael's angling for the girl's soul. She's stubborn, yes. Bold as a lamb cavorting in a lion's den. But as ambitious as she is, Moll's no fool. One way or another, she'll see there's no winning Raphael's game, and she'll walk away. You've seen what happens when a bound soul reaches for freedom. I can't imagine what cruel penance Moll would pay if she were ever to resist that fell bastard.
The shadow curse is upon us. As foul as I remember it. Perhaps even worse. But with the Oak Father's blessing, we may soon see it banished from these lands. This land is more than just soil and rock, root and leaf. It is a living being, in the form of a young Fey boy, with the forest itself in his eyes. His name is Thaniel. I've met him in my meditations, but since the curse was unleashed, I have not felt his presence. He is its prisoner, I fear. And as long as he remains so, his domain will lie in darkness. But if we can find him, we can break the curse. If you learn anything of the Shadowfell, or of a boy with the forest in his eyes, find me at once. I can't be exact, unfortunately. Time and the Shadow Curse won't have been kind to any traces that would have been left behind. A living witness is unlikely, I'll admit. But perhaps there'll be an unliving witness, or some lingering echo of what we seek. Don't worry. If you find something, you will know it. It's not easy, seeing the ravages of the Shadow Curse. But your camp is a most welcome solace. You've shared your fire with me, your company. A small pocket of light against the darkness. But one I couldn't do without. Thank you. I can think of a thing or two. But in truth, it is for the best that the curse consumes my thoughts for now. This is the best chance I've had in a century. I cannot squander it. But if I succeed, if I break the curse, then perhaps there will be time for myself again. And for others.
All right. Where's my chest? Over here. You should have more infernal metals, right? Yeah.
Don't be shy. Have a gander at the finest stock.
Quite. Let's see if you can do anything else here.
I thought it was you. Saving my skin again, I see. Never seen a shapeshifted ox before. But I'm glad you dealt with it before it dealt with us. I'm glad to see you're all right. The way here was anything but easy, eh? A makeshift Harper's Fire might not be where I hope to set up shop. But maybe I've got something you can use anyway. And if you find any interesting materials in need of working, I'm happy to help. I hesitated to mention this back in the Druid's Grove, for obvious reasons. When Elturel was dragged into Avernus, I was drafted into a devil's smithy. I could send some. If you find it, bring it to me. I'll make something incredible.
Whoa, what the heck?
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, and then we give this to her.
Well, well, well. Hong Kong?
Need anything?
Take him.
Using something that's already fabricated is tough, but I can try. How many do you have? Fair enough. If you want me to have another look.
No, god dang it.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Double full mask. I have 3 of them.
Never wanted the easy path.
Need anything?
Using something that's already fabricated. I thought I sniffed American scent somewhere. These must have been a pain to get a hold of. American masks are brittle, so what I make won't last as long as my usual pieces.
There. Be careful who sees you using that.
Oh, it's explosives. Oh, we save game.
Need anything?
Absolutely.
Okay, no, see, that's not what I wanted, though. What? Let's see what we got.
Need anything?
It's perfect.
Need anything?
Well.
Need anything?
I don't know what he took to make these things. But I don't need any of those, so. And I don't want to spend my stuff. Okay, cool. Well, with that, that's going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Tingle that bingle. And let's just see if there's anything that happens at night. Stereo wants to talk. Let's talk to Stereo real quick and then we'll end this video.
You know, I feel a connection between us. Like we're two souls walking the same path. You might be a little naive in the ways of the world, but I see promise in you. Ambition. Just that you have a big heart. You like doing what's right. So I was thinking, what would be the right thing to do when we get to Moonrise Towers? When we come face to face with whoever is controlling the parasites in our heads? Gods! Now try to think outside the box. Just consider the parasites in our skulls and think how many others have the mind flayers infected. Hundreds. Thousands. And they're not just goblin trash. There are powerful people in the worm's thrall. Whoever's waiting for us at Moonrise Towers controls it all. But if we can take that control from them, imagine the power we'd wield. I mean, I assume there's some device controlling these things, so we find that. Murder some people and, Look, I'm not a details person, all right? But turning up and causing chaos has worked for us so far. I'm just saying, there's an opportunity here. If we can control the tadpoles, we can keep ourselves safe. And liberate the world from this evil. Do. It's not often the universe hands you something like this. We'd be fools to squander it. Of course, this all assumes we live long enough to find this, moonrise. But I'm feeling optimistic. It's not a plan yet. More a feeling. Just an itch at the back of my mind. But I know I'm missing something. Whatever Cazador did to me, it was more than his usual sadism. It had purpose. Once I know what that purpose was, maybe a plan will present itself. But for now, I just need to scratch this itch.
Okay. Anybody else need to talk? No.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Well, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't been dwelling on becoming a Dark Justiciar. Perhaps seeing the power of Shah unleashed on that land is keeping the thought in my mind. But don't worry. I still have plenty of room for you in both mind and heart. Difficult to say. A fellow servant of the Night Singer would surely be an ally to me under most circumstances. But something doesn't add up. I'll need to see where his allegiances truly lie. Fine. What's on your mind? Quite splendidly, to give credit considering all we've been through. I think I was very lucky to find such favor.
Cool. Alright. I'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.